Hello, Reddit Eyes Plus here. Husband left me and our newborn baby for another woman. We've been married for 3 years. I'm 30 and he's 34. 6 weeks ago, I gave birth to our beautiful baby boy. Instead of the joy and connection I expected to share with my husband, he became cold and distant. At first, I thought he just needed time to adjust to our new life, but the truth was far more devastating. 2 weeks ago, he dropped a bombshell. "This isn't working out anymore," he said, avoiding my eyes. "I don't want to be married to you." His words shattered my heart into a million pieces. I kept asking him why he was doing this to our family, but his response was always the same. "I can't pretend anymore." 2 days later, he packed all his clothes and left. As he walked out the door, I couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to the story. Desperate for answers, I logged into his email. What I found confirmed my worst fears. Hotel reservations for 2 during times he claimed to be on business trips. I searched the woman's name on Facebook, and there he was, in the background of her pictures, smiling and carefree. This affair had been going on for a year. The pain was unbearable. I was left alone, not just dealing with the heartbreak, but also the overwhelming task of taking care of a newborn. For the past 2 weeks, I've cried every day, my mind diluted by the hope that he might come back to us once he realized his mistake. When I confronted him about the other woman via text, he ignored me. Hours later, he messaged to ask how our son was doing. I blocked him. I feel completely lost. My appetite is gone, and I haven't been eating, which has caused my milk supply to drop drastically. I'm scared and unsure of what to do next. The day he left, I stood in the doorway with our baby in my arms, watching him pack his things. "Please don't go," I whispered, my voice cracking with desperation. But he didn't even look back. As he walked out, it felt like he was tearing out a piece of my soul. The first night alone was the hardest. The silence in the house was deafening. I wandered through the rooms, clutching my son close to my chest, trying to make sense of it all. I felt like I was drowning in a sea of emotions: anger, betrayal, sadness, and an overwhelming sense of loss. My days became a blur of feedings, diaper changes, and endless crying, both mine and my baby's. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw his face, heard his voice saying, "I can't pretend anymore." The pain was relentless, gnawing at me from the inside out. Desperation drove me to search for answers. Logging into his email felt like crossing a line, but I needed to know the truth. When I saw the hotel reservations, my heart sank. The dates matched his so-called business trips perfectly. My hands trembled as I typed her name into Facebook. Her profile was filled with pictures of them together, laughing and enjoying their secret life. I confronted him through text, my fingers shaking with rage and heartbreak. His silence was deafening. Hours later, he responded, asking how our son was doing as if nothing had happened. It was the final straw. I blocked him, needing to protect myself from further pain. Now I'm left to pick up the pieces of my shattered life. The stress and heartbreak have taken a toll on me physically. My appetite is gone, and as a result, my milk supply is dwindling. I feel like I'm failing my son, unable to provide for him as I should. Every day is a struggle to find the strength to move forward. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know this: I have to be strong for my baby. He needs me now more than ever. Even though my heart is broken, I have to find a way to heal. One step at a time, one day at a time, I will rebuild our lives. And maybe, just maybe, I'll find the strength to trust and love again someday. Please subscribe to Reddit Eyes Plus for more story.